Welcome back everyone. In today's video we'll be unboxing 4 figures. These are from Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, and it says inspired by Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. So we have 4 figures. We have Spider-Man, Miles Morales, Spider-Man 2099, and Spider-Gwen. So let's start out by unboxing this one first, Spider-Man 2099. It says on the back, trying to create a new superhero, Miguel O'Hara accidentally turned himself into the best Spider-Man in the multiverse. What do you think? Is this the best Spider-Man in the universe? Anyway, here's a look at our new figure. Spider-Man 2099 suit is mainly blue with some red on it. We have this figure in a pretty cool pose right now. And now let's check out the articulation. Starting with the head, we can move the head all the way around 360 degrees. And we can also move it up and down just a tiny bit, not much at all. And his arms will move all the way around, and we can bend his elbows too, so that's cool. It gives a little bit more of an action pose there with bending his elbows. We can actually bend both elbows. And we can take this off. So it looks like his right hand is an open hand and he has a closed fist on his left hand. And the articulation from the arms, it looks like in the shoulders he can move his arms up pretty high. And it looks like his knees don't bend nor his feet move, so they're stuck in place. And you can't really do the split stretch, but we can have his legs move this way. Kind of like an original Star Wars figure type of movement. So yeah, overall pretty cool figure. Let's compare this figure to the taller version that we unboxed recently. Here's a side-by-side comparison of the two, and the figure on the left is much taller. Next we'll unbox Miles Morales. On the front there's Miles Morales, Spider-Gwen, and Spider-Man 2099 right on the back there. And on the back of this package we have Miles Morales, and it says Miles Morales faces a new villain with abilities that will take more than one Spider-Man to defeat. So all the Spider-Mans need to team up to defeat the new villain. Here's Miles Morales unboxed. And Miles Morales doesn't have much articulation. Well, about the same as our other figure. Elbows do bend, and the wrist or the hand doesn't twist around, nor do the feet. The knees don't bend, and we can't do the split stretch, but still a cool looking figure. And we'll see if we can twist his head all the way around. Looks like we can. Here's a side-by-side comparison of the other Miles Morales we unboxed in a different video. Next up we have Spider-Gwen, and here's the taller Spider-Gwen figure next to it. On the back it says Gwen Stacy keeps busy between band practice protecting her city as Spider-Gwen and keeping her spider identity a secret. Here's Spider-Gwen. And again, similar articulation to the other figures. And what really stands out to me on this figure is these super cool shoes. Those are really neat. We'll get a close-up of them, and I think that really adds a lot to this figure. And the articulation of the head is just like the other two figures where it can turn all the way around. This one doesn't move up and down. Let's unbox our last figure. It's Spider-Man. And on the back, Spider-Man is doing a web launch, and it says Peter B. Parker is stuck between wanting to protect old pal Miles and siding with his more experienced Spider-Man comrade. Alright, let's get this unboxed. It's Spider-Man out of the package. Spider-Man has his red and blue suit with a little bit of black on it. And Spider-Man has the articulation kind of like the other figures. We can bend his elbow, both elbows. Knees don't bend, feet don't spin around or move. And his head, let me guess, will go all the way around. Yep. And this one we can move a little bit up and down, not too much though. So let's get Spider-Man in some really cool looking action poses. So it looks like he's doing a double web launch here. And this is another really cool pose. Let's put a taller Spider-Man figure next to this one. This is the Monster Hunter's Spider-Man. There's a look at those two figures side by side. There's all of our figures together. Well, that's it for today's video. Thanks for watching, everyone, and we'll see you next time.